Hello and welcome. So one of my favorite things to do in Tibia is to collect money, and here is my latest money making method. So I've been collecting Albino Dragon leathers,
which can be really hard.
but if you know when the Albino Dragons can spawn and where, it makes it a lot easier. So what I do is I keep 4 characters logged off at 4 different locations. I'm skipping Goroma demons at the moment, basically because it takes some time to run down a character. So the Albino Dragons, they spawn 10 minutes after the server boot up. The server boots up when you get a notification in your Tibia Observer app. Usually that's around 3 minutes after the servers goes down. With that in mind, every 13 and every 43 the Albino Dragons has a chance to spawn in the 5 different locations. So I keep 1 character in Sao, logged off at the boat. This one is the one I check first because it's the most competitive spot out of the 4 ones that I check. Quite easy, it takes about 15 to 20 seconds. So what I do is I log on, I walk to the dragon lair to the south, jump up, check if the dragon is there. If it's not, then run back to the boat and insta-log. Then I usually check Darasha spawn next. I have a druid logged off here, so I can use the Exana Flam spell to remove any fire that I get from the dragon lords in this spawn. This one I usually clear the dragons just to gain a bit of EXP, but you don't have to do that. Also, green dragon leather is about 15k each on my server, which means that this is also a pretty good money making method to kill the dragons and then skin them. If the dragon is not there, I will relog to another druid that is logged off in Fenrock Dragon Lair. I keep this one below the stairs because I've found out that it's really hard to drop combat when you are upstairs. If it's not in this room, then you run back to the spot and wait for the combat sign to be removed. And lastly, I have a character logged off in Pits of Inferno. This one is sadly not an Elder Druid, I ran out of those. I log in here, I kill the Dragon Lords and the Albino Dragon if I find one. I basically X-log, you know. I'm a huge fan of the X-logging method. So this check takes me about 3 minutes whenever I do it. And since you can do it 2 times an hour, well, you decide if you want to, but I try to do it as often as possible. This has resulted in me finding about 15 Albino Dragons this week, which is pretty good. And I've looted them 1 Albino leather so far, but I'm working on getting the Scavenge charm on one of my characters. I will then use this character to run around and skin all the Albino Dragons that I found.
The Albino Dragons could spawn back to back, so even if you checked one and found one at the 13 minutes mark, it can spawn in the same position at the 43 minutes mark, so keep that in mind. The Albino Dragon leathers goes for around 12 to 15 kk each on Impulsa. So far I've made about 100 kk doing this money making method, and it's a quite easy one to just log on, check, log out. So even if you don't have that much time to play, you can still put your characters here that you don't use or don't want to offline train, especially mages, because that's not really profitable, and spend as much time as you would like on this money making method.
Remember to bring your obsidian knife, use these spots or the one in Goroma, and the best of luck to you with your money making in Tibia. Keep on doing this and eventually you will be able to find an Albino Dragon. 5 kills to unlock 50 charm points, which is really amazing and kinda easy to do, depending on the competition on your server, of course. Thank you for watching, and I hope this one helps you to gather enough money, maybe to get that extra boost in, or maybe get your monthly premium time, or whatever you choose to spend your money on. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.
Tibia Blackjack. Play now and win many Tibia coins. Blackjack, roulette, crash game, and high-low. Plus the chance of winning 250 Tibia coins every week. All provably fair games. Link on the description.